Hope y'all are ready for a blase review about a blase episode. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Blah. Welcome to Cliff Alert.
Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 17, episode number 22.
Happy Sunday, y'all. We're a little late, but here we are nonetheless. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We're going to just race through this, and here we go.
Chloe got a chance to connect and chat with Emily about what's going on with Chloe and her marriage to Michael heading into decision day.
And Chloe had some complaints about Dr. Pia. She was offended when Dr. Pia told her and Michael in their session that they were not being authentic with each other. And she said that that's not who she is. Emily told her, don't take personal offense. This is Dr. Pia. She's going to push you and challenge you. So here it
And
is.
she asking you a question for a reason,
Exactly.
even if you don't realize what she's doing or don't like what
Yes.
she's doing.
Next up was
Claire, Claire got a chance in a confessional to tell us all kinds of boring information about how she reached out to Cameron to text him, wishing him a happy birthday, and how he didn't respond. So she's aggravated, and now she realizes that he was never meant to be her husband. Blah, 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 blah.
blah, blah.
Next, Becca got a chance to speak with her mom, Donna, about what's going on as it relates to the breakup between her and Austin.
And Brecca's mom was very encouraging to her, telling her she's a good person. She too is going to find love that is made for her, and she should not be too hard on herself when she starts analyzing and going over what happened between her and Austin.
Right,
She
and
needs to put that down, let it go, and keep it moving.
right, Donna said that three issues in particular that she noticed there was a trust issue, intimacy issue, and religion issues were there, but that doesn't make you a bad person. Lauren hooks up with her girlfriend Jade for a mani-pedi and a chat session.
And Lauren tells us this story about she went on a date with a guy and that some sort of
And she went on
accident.
two dates.
Well,
One of
we're
that was just
talking
one of
about
them.
this one.
Yeah.
She went on a date with a guy. She got in an accident. He came over, took care of her, and he didn't have to do that, and she appreciated it. Yada, 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 yada.
Oh,
Next.
she said she got her groove back. Oh. Michael got a chance to connect with his boy Austin at the gym, give him a few instructions on how to throw punches and jab and get a good boxing workout.
And they stopped, Austin started talking about the mistakes that he made with Becca, how he misses her, but there's no chance for him to move the relationship further. It's pretty much a wrap. And Michael mentions that he's not sure if he wants to be in a marriage.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
Because that pressure is coming on him.
Well, it is what it is. Next.
Emily got a chance to reconnect with one of her girls, Gina.
Yeah, Emily, Mama Guys is with Gina. I believe they're going to be traveling. Emily talks ish about, her emotional state now that the relationship with Brennan is over. She at no time mentions that she may have stepped out on Brennan. I think the same energy she had for Keisha on the after party,
Mm-hmm.
she should bring that same energy and let us know exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes from her, not Cameron, not Brennan,
No,
but
you
from
mean,
her.
yeah, it comes from Emily, not from Claire or anybody
Yeah,
else, right?
right, exactly.
Okay, yeah,
This is a teachable moment
yeah.
because she out there in the streets and she thinks that's the thing to do when you're within the boundaries of a marriage. And while this is full, it could be considered as a serious thing, and doing something outside of a relationship, if you have upset, never leads to anything good.
All I know is throughout the course of the season, as things kind of progressively deteriorated between her and Brennan, especially before the accident and after her recuperation, she was pointing to Brennan a lot.
Yeah, I mean, people make mistakes, and
Hmm.
certainly I can understand her point of view and how that could have happened because they're under a lot of pressure.
Right.
But at the same time, if you're going to highlight Brennan's ish, which we all saw, you got to tell us about your shortcomings as well,
Right. Your
because
ish.
this is a teachable moment for all of them, and even us watching.
Michael got a chance to show off his culinary school skills back at the apartment.
She wanted him to know that they need to live together after decision day. And she recommended that they find a house where they can have all their animals and build their relationship from there because this is just a jump off point. They're still getting to know each other. So if she wants to know if that's suitable for him and he said yes.
It's gradually moving to that point, isn't it? Where they got to make a decision and they got to be willing to follow it up with that action, that corresponding action, if they're gonna make it. Claire chance to walk her dog along with her girl Chrissy,
Another
who's walking the dog.
bogus, inauthentic scene. It was just to let us know that Claire is moving on, which we already knew.
She was moving on at
She
the beginning. She faked the funk all the way through. Okay, well, she had made a decision to move on at the altar.
she is the ruler of the bunch. She's pulling strings left and right and think that she's in the shadows, but Cameron exposed her on the after party.
He damn sure did,
And
didn't
I'm
he?
sure at the reunion, I hope he prints out those texts
And those
and
receipts brings him with
just
him.
brings him with him and highlights the hot, salacious portions and give it out to those who are there, particularly Kevin, because Kevin could be shady when he wants to. So I want him to have his own copy.
Yeah,
Bring a folder if you need. It was hard to watch, hard to deal with her, hard to deal with the nonsense. So now we have her in the park talking ish about her relationship that failed, that um Cameron was not for her, but he's a good dude, yada 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 yada.
yeah, and
Blase, blase, blase.
yeah, Brendan got a chance to connect with Michael at a bar.
He is unsure about the future with Chloe.
Right, because they're not in alignment on a lot of different issues right
Mhm.
about now, or some critical issues, I should
And
say.
there are a lot of unknowns.
Hmm.
And because he doesn't know what he doesn't know, he is really tentative and hesitant. And he looks like he is,
Stirred,
yeah, of course.
and
And he should be. I
because of
don't
that,
blame him. I think after that, they went house shopping, right?
right? Right.
And you could tell he was hesitant. He was slow, saying the house was nice and what have you. And
Mhm.
when Chloe had the conversation with him on the deck because she was thrilled, she told him it was $200 more a month,
300, 300.
$300
Mhm.
more a month, and he recommended that they keep it um stay to their budget.
Chloe invites the ladies out for a girls' night out on the town at a drag show.
Yeah, and they were whooping and hollering and getting turned up. They were having drinks, and eventually, of course, they started talking about their failed relationships because four people at the table were exes and on their way to divorce, with the exception of Lauren, who was already divorced. And Lauren talked about closure. Oh, thank God. We praise you, Lord Jesus. Becca said that although she loved Austin and she wished she was the person who could accept him for who he is,
Mhm.
she can't accept the lies and the deceitful things that he gets involved in. And she said she had closure. Emily mentioned that while she's not talking about Brennan, she's just gonna keep it moving and travel. Claire said
Who
that,
cares? Who cares? We don't need to. We don't need to.
all right, fair enough.
Yeah, who cares?
Becca asks Chloe what she's gonna do if Michael says no. And she said, well, she is gonna give him space to make a decision. However, She's not going to do that at the expense of her integrity, her character, and what she needs from him. And
Right.
that's a very good answer.
Fellas got together at the same time for, I guess, a
It was a
reunion.
blacksmith
Yeah, they were kind of
doing welding
hammering
work.
out some
Yeah,
things, because
right,
since they hadn't gotten together for a minute, right?
right. And they sat around in a circle. Orion wanted to tell us this song and dance again. He tried to
Yes.
hook with Lauren, but
And how he's
not,
disappointed
it's
because it's
not
not going
happening
like he
again.
wants to.
Ay,
Why?
ay, ay.
Why would he think it should go like he wants to?
Listen,
Man, that's
let's do it for him. Next,
next.
Austin talked about the breakdown of the relationship between him and Becca.
And how his dumbass tendencies had real life repercussions that he kind of wish he weren't experiencing right about now.
Right. Brennan, of course, he mentioned with Michael the reason why he didn't want Emily to show the diary cams, and it really doesn't matter at this
It
point.
really don't.
And Michael, of course, told them, the fellas, that he wasn't prepared to adopt. He wasn't prepared for investing in an animal shelter. The more and more he thinks about stuff, the more doubts he is getting.
Right. Cam didn't offer anything in the way of
Cam was
commentary
there.
because he wasn't there.
Right. So Michael goes home, wakes Chloe up, and decides to reveal to her what is on his heart. He tells her he appreciates she accepting him as he is. The more he thinks about it, he believes that he has doubts regarding their marriage.
Yeah, and whether or not they can continue after
Yes.
decision day. Yeah.
And she told him, well, don't make a decision until decision day, that, she's not going to let them give up on each other.
Right, right.
And
And
that's what
he also mentioned something about feeling drained.
that's not a good feeling or place to be at
Well, there are a
all.
few cast members that have been making me drained just
Yeah,
watching their asses. Huh? Orion,
Lauren,
Claire.
Austin,
Come on. Come on.
Brenna,
Yes, yes, indeed. Tell the truth.
Cameron.
Well, I don't know, less so Cameron for me, but yeah, I understand. I
It's
understand.
like Becca,
Yeah, yeah, you can go there. Okay, okay.
drained every Wednesday.
Every last one of them. It would be good to see if the experts or the so-called experts were able to put one up on the board, or if they were shut out, shall we say, this season.
Spring has sprung.
Mm,
The maple trees are showing up.
mhm,
The sun is whispering and the
mm,
leaves are giggling. All is well.
mhm.
And we hope and pray all is well with you as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
God bless. Have a wonderful week.
All right, decision week next week, and is it reunion too, or no?
I don't know.
I'm looking forward to the reunion because I'm like you. I want Cameron to bring all the tapes and all the receipts.
Because Cameron, in all intents and purposes, was dishonest to this process as well.
Oh, he was. He was. There's no question about it.
Completely dishonest.
There's no question about it.
So we shall see. Have a
Hmm.
good one, y'all.
All right, bye.